Onyx stars, my gift that keeps giving. Do you know I was just in the house now answering your Q&As? Your Q&A, and I got these beautiful gifts. Now,
Onyx stars, you guys are lovely. Like, you guys are so sweet. In the midst of Q&A, like you were firing your favorite question and she was giving the reply, you guys also gifted her money bouquet in that process. Aren't you guys so sweet? Una so sweet, I beg. Welcome back, babies. I want us to dive into this gist from Onyeka. You know, when it comes to Onyeka, it's always spicy. And the ultimate spice girl gave us ultimate spicy answer, you know, during her Q&A, because she came up to say Q&A shoots. And you know, fans, they are always waiting for Q&A. Every AK market day, they needed to, you know, ask things that they've been holding on. And when you tell them Q&A, they feel like you've given them the power to say or ask whatever they've had in mind for a long time. So let's dive into this one. It's actually a lengthy one because they asked her many questions, and I made sure I grabbed most of the questions on her snap. She was posting it and updating it on her snap. So let's go, babies. Let's see how the ultimate spice girl did justice to her questions. Let's go. So Elizabeth says, I get easily distracted and I tend to hyper focus on things that may not be considered as important. Do you relate to any of this? And if yes, how do you deal with it? So Onyeka started with number one. Happens most times when those important things don't really strike your interest. Try to do more of things that strikes your interest, then hyper focusing becomes productive. So true. So true. Number two, I hate to read for long period of time, though I am very smart and things stick fast, but I prefer to be busy with more creative things. So what I do is give myself time to indulge. I would read for an hour interval and play for 30 minutes. 30 minutes I read again as much as I need to, and I always find myself excited to come back and read after playing, and everything sticks. Exactly, the truth is just do it the way it works for you. Honestly, this is actually a good one. But forget, so this Onyeka really sabio, so intelligent and smart. One thing I love about the Checker's sister, someone says, do you not miss with your fans? And then she says, you wouldn't believe the way I am in love with you guys. You wouldn't believe. Oh, that sounds so sweet. Okay, someone says, please, when are you releasing your hair product? And then she says, because we are starting everything from scratch. It is taking a bit of time, but we are looking at January. Guys, you all should just let her be. When this product is out, she will bring it out and you guys will know. Stop all of this pressure, I beg. Okay, someone says, are you in a relationship? And then she says, nope, none for now. I feel these are my last days single, so I am trying to enjoy it. Why does it look like she just replied what I would have said? You know, when you feel like this is your last days being single, then you need to enjoy it to the fullest, because even relationship or marriage, they get their own wahala. Okay, somebody says, what's your everyday motto? And then she says, I'll just tell you some of the things I tell myself. Number one, nothing can make you what grace hasn't made you. Okay. Number two, when grace makes you something, nothing can stop it or take it away from you. Number one and two is almost the same thing now. Okay. Number three, God is with you always, leading and protecting you even in the dark days. So do not fear. Raise your heads high and just keep walking. Okay, how did you end up studying law? What triggered your interest? My dear, it's mass comm I wanted to study, but life chose law for me. I didn't really read when writing my law entry exam, hoping I don't pass, and I still passed. Yeah, you know, when you think you don't want a thing, you just try to be reluctant about it, but yet you will excel in it. Okay, have you finally have a place in Lagos, and how is Lagos treating you? And then she says, yeah, for a while now, just didn't want to allow it. I love that people think I am suffering. Onyeka, how do you know people think you are happy that you're suffering? Okay, is it because when you're looking for house and everything? No ways, baby girl. Just focus, Jerry. Focus, baby. Do not look at all of those rants, okay, from naysayers. Anyways, she has finally cleared my doubts when I said the other video I posted yesterday where she was actually dancing and vibing with Nelly, and she said something about she's now a Lagos girl, and I said maybe she has gotten a place, and so I am right, babies. Peculiar says, Wow, you and I are the same height. Okay, somebody asked her her height. I think somebody she now said they are same height. How are you adjusting to Lagos and how are you doing? If you reply, I might just frame it, and then she says Lagos is treating me real nice. Okay, dear, she has replied, and I hope you frame it and bring it to the social space so we see it, because there is nothing you fans cannot do. Have you decorated your house yet? And then she said, I have started furnishing. Oh, that's so sweet. Because the house kind of looks scanty. They just moved in, but small, little by little, we're going to be having a good and nice view of their new place. Just take your time, baby girl. All right. And then this other one, he first says, as a fellow soft Abuja babe, honestly, how is Lagos treating you? Hope they are not stressing you too much. Meanwhile, guys, what do you mean? I'm also a soft babe, but I'm here in Lagos. I was born in Lagos, so what do you mean? All right, she says, thankfully, things have been smooth for me. But girl, the traffic. You guys are making it look like there are no soft babe in Lagos. Come on. Am I a joke to you? Oh my God, I bet you guys should leave our Lagos for us. So, and then Ray says, my own is, has it always been like this? Everybody is just so obsessed with you. And then she says, it has always been like this and would always be like this. Nothing is new. You guys remember her stories of how friends would do this, friends would do that. So she said obsession about her is a real thing, because why? She has the men person personality, or how do they even put it again? Like, you have this men person character. They call it something. I don't know. Maybe someone should remind me in the comment section. Okay, do you have any mentors presently? Do you look up to, reach out to? Are you reading any book presently? And then she says, let me tell you some books to read that will change your life. The Bible, especially the Pauline epistle. Okay. 2, Mind is the Master by James Allen. 3, Boundaries by Heron Cloud. Okay, I will check them out too, Onyeka. Do you miss Biggie at times? She said, damn, I miss that man. Sometimes I just wish I could hear from him. See, there is no housemate that would leave Biggie's house and then you asked them this question and they would say no. They will always say yes, that they miss him. They would always say yes, because why won't you miss him? Somebody who will be giving you, dropping life nuggets for you like this, your head could blow. His own life nuggets is out of this world, no cap. Okay, Big says, what's your favorite physical feature about yourself? And she says, for some reason, this is hard. I love my eyes and my lips and my curves. I just love everything. Okay. Have you ever been in love? If so, what lesson have you taken from that? She says, never chase love. Instead of looking for love, focus on loving yourself and learning your worth, because you only accept the kind of love and treatments that you feel you deserve. If you love yourself so much that you feel you deserve the world, you would get the world. But if you feel like you deserve crumbs, that's what you will get. Okay? So always check what you are receiving and know you are the one accepting that. If you don't think it is good enough for you, get what you deserve. This is deep. Baby girl, I hope you actually inculcate that too to what you do with relationship, because this is actually a nice take. What would you say was the most difficult thing you had to do this year? Also, what is your biggest lesson of 2024? She says, the most difficult thing I had to do this year was listen and surrender to God. When I left my job, I wanted to get another one, but my spirit kept saying, don't get a job, rest. You will need that strength for the remaining half of the year. I was like, how would I just stay jobless like that? I tried to fight it. I was now sleeping slate on top of it. I was like, what kind of life am I living like this? It was hard, but I still trusted and obeyed because I believe He was leading me and He has good plans for me. And here I am today. I am so thankful I rested even when everyone was pressuring me not to, because imagine if I didn't rest. Where would I have the energy to do all in the house? Talk less of how busy I am now with work and everything. Anyway, that's the lesson learned. Trust, obey, and surrender. So baby girl said she actually decided to stay with her job. He choke. My dear, you really had energy even in the house. I wonder how Onyeka always appearing on every screen time. You would see Suj, then next minute you see Onyeka there. You see Ozzy, you see Onyeka. You see Wani, you see Onyeka. Like, she's always on everybody's business. That girl, she really did exercise in that house, no cap. Like, she was everywhere. Camera would always show Onyeka. Yo, why? Because she doesn't rest. She actually worked in that house, and it's so good to see that it's paying off post show. Okay, I get this one from Chidima. My baby, please tell me how you stay calm when you get angry. She said serious emotional intelligence and emotional control. You are to control your emotions, not the other way around. If your emotions control you, anybody can control you. The most powerful people are people that are fully in control of themselves and their emotions. It's never too late to seek that power. Making sense. Sometimes it's easy for us to sit down to apply it. I really hope she applies all of those things she says. My baby, please answer my own question before I faint here. How are you coping in Lagos and from those trolls? And she says, if you don't like me, you don't exit to me. Okay, you've heard it from the ultimate spice girl that if you do not like her, you do not exist to her. And that is how it should be. That's why I tell you fans, if you don't like some of those housemates, why do you carry their matter on your head like Allah? Do you think you are loved by many? She says, I don't care to be loved by many. I only care to be loved truly. I would always go for quality over quantity. But that's how it should be. Quality over quantity every time, no cap. Okay, let's get the next one. What keeps you going? What makes you excited about life? And then she says, God. The fact that my God is alive, so I know I am forever sorted, forever loved, forever protected, and forever at peace. That makes sense. Yeah, God should be the source of everything, because once you have God, you have everything. Like, you would know that you've got a father that will never fail you. Human being will fail, yes, but God, he will never fail. Do you still stand for all the things you did while in the house? The lack of external validation, self-actualization, and standing in your truth and what you believe in? Or lately you feel the need to people please due to the fame, that is to please people? Also, how do you separate your personal life from the public one? And then she says, I am still Onyeka, just a lot better, wiser, and richer, and that's who I would be forever. Amen. Oh wow, baby girl, it feels so good to see that you are richer, because it would be so sad to hear that you are not richer, because come on, in the house you lamented about how you do not have anything in your accounts. Okay, Bonnie says, happy Sunday, my ultimate fave. How do you stay calm in the midst of drags? And then she says, I know who I am and I know the truth. I also know that the narrator knows the truth. My protector and provider knows the truth, and he doesn't act on mere projections or words of people defining themselves, trying to define me. He acts on the truth. Now, the reason of this thing, people are asking her drags. You and I know how much they drag her on the social space. That's why people are asking how she's trying to hold up in the mix of all of this toxicity and chaos that happens on the social space, cause her name is always at the front line of drags. All right, once it says, what keeps you going, knowing that the ones you truly loved somehow betrayed your trust and care? And then she says, by knowing not everyone would do that to me, same way not everyone is your person, and there are so many wonderful people in this world that I haven't met. So it helps me remain open. Okay, that's a good ideology. Like, some people would be closed up because, oh, somebody I know hurts me, I don't want to give room to any other person. But yeah, it's actually a nice one that you remain open, because there are still good people. There are still many good people, in as much as they are rare, but you would see them. That's on period. Okay, Onyeka is giving everything and more with this reply. Okay, Ebere says, how are you and how are you coping with everything? How is your mental health? And how are you handling all the trolls? She says, every day I wake up with one wish, that Onyi stars wake up with so much happiness as I do every day. Did she really reply to this reply to this question, or she just answered another thing? But any which ways, only stars, your fave is always wishing you guys well, because guess what, Una spoiled this babe when she came out of the house. Like, you spoiled her with gifting, with money, and all of that. You guys really did well. How are you coping with all the hate being directed at you? See, people are asking the same thing. For anyone to hate on you and try to bring you down, they are already beneath you. I don't play in the mud, I am an eagle. You guys have heard that, right? Okay, that's on period. Love your friendship with Suge and Nelly. Did you think you would be close post-show? And then she says, we had our understanding already in the house, so we all knew. Okay, so you're sure you're going to be close to Nelly post-show, Onyeka? Okay, oh. If you say so, we believe, oh. And then this one says, why do you love Nelly? And she says, Girl just wants to laugh and have a good time. No bad vibes, no bad energy, no time for negativity, no flaw picking or judging you, just laughter, love, and light. She is fair-minded and doesn't follow the crowd. We have this in common. So who are the people who follow the crowd? Onyeka, tell me, baby girl, who are the people that follows the crowd? In fact, I think the right answer is the people you came outside to and then you aligned with, because it's about people you aligned with post show. But talking about following the crowd, if that is the reason, Nelly do not follow the crowd. Quite all right, but anyways, who do you think follows the crowd? That's the question. But guys, me, I'm dropping my voice right here and now, because this is where I stop with the Q&A. People were lamenting on the hate thingy because she's always dragged. So guys, I'll see you guys pretty soon. What do you think about all of this reply? Let me know in the comment section. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.